Hey everybody, I wanted to do a video on the bar requirements for this class, and I went a little bit over on the requirements for the class, but I'm talking about what bar is requiring you to do too. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a PowerPoint presentation, real quick one. I mean, this is going to be really quick. Let's put it that way. I want to get started into this. Okay, here we go, and we'll get this kicked off, and we'll talk a little bit about it. So this is, again, is going to be talking over what the requirements for you as a aspiring smog inspector. Look forward to my video also on the repair side, which is a little more involved. So your duties as a smog check inspector, you are to inspect and certify vehicles required for smog check inspection. A smog check inspector may not perform diagnostic and or repair to correct a smog check failures. Now, this is important that you understand that you are just inspecting. You are the front, and then there's the other side, which is going to be on the repair. So I'll be putting a video up on the repair side a little bit later. And in the fall, I will also be doing a repair side actual class on that too. So we look forward to the 187. So all official smog check inspectors must be completed by a licensed inspector in a licensed test only or a test and repair station. So there's two sides. We'll be talking about that a little bit later on in the class, and I'll kind of break that down. So to be a licensed as a smog check inspector, an individual must pass a state administrative exam. Applications first must successfully complete the level 1 and the level 2 training as applicable. And I'll talk about their other avenue that you can do to kind of circumvent the level 1. You still have to take this level 2, but the level 1 is not, I wouldn't say optional, but the level 1 is, I recommend it. Okay, it's a good review. If you've taken engine performance classes before, if you have some ASCs like your A6, A8, and L1, that can actually, you wouldn't have to take the level 1 class. But when you get into level 1, it's required for inspector candidates with a little to no experience. This training provides students with the knowledge and the of engines and emission control systems necessary to conduct an accurate smog check inspection. Successful completion includes the ability to demonstrate. So this is the important part. You want to be able to demonstrate your competencies. And they say minimum. I would prefer you have a little bit more than just minimum. And we're talking about the engine and emissions control systems, which can be very complicated. They were very complicated back in the 80s and then some of the 90s. You must have a minimum of 68 hours in this training, and it must be completed by a bar certified school like what you are going to right now. So experience you can actually skip. And like I said before, if you have like your ASCs and the A6, A8, and L1, you can skip it. If you have a degree in automotive technology and 1 year experience in the engine performance area, you can skip the level 1 training. If you have a certificate in the automotive technology with a minimum of 720 hours of the coursework, which include about 280 hours of engine performance and 1 year of experience, you can skip the level 1 training. 2 years of experience in the engine performance area and completed the bar specific diagnostic and repair training within the past 5 years. So one of the things you want to look at is, can I use specific things to go past the level 1? Because some of you, the level 1 might be a little bit, boring, and you may want to take these avenues to go a little bit, kind of. I'm going to go right over to the bar specific program, or I've already finished my associate's degree, or I have a certificate in engine performance, and I've got over 280 hours. I've got my certificate, which includes about 720 hours included into that engine performance one. So there's ways of actually going there. Also, if you have 2 years of comparable military experience, we do have military, and we work with the military branch very much in these classes. So if you can show that you have comparable experience in the military or have training, you can actually go past the level 1 training. So the level 2 training is required to get your inspector license. You must pass a level 2, which is the preceding class in this series of classes. So this training covers the program rules, regulations, and procedures. And this is very important. This is to keep you from getting any kind of citations, which you don't want to get involved. We'll talk about that in the level 2 training. You must pass a minimum of 28 hours. I'll tell you right now, you're going to want more than 28 hours because it can be very complicated. It is a lot of legalese involved into it. You want to know the regulations and the laws of your smog check to keep your license active and safe. And we'll talk about that as we go along. So, the applicant, you have a renewal that you have to do, which is your update training, which I'll be putting another video together fairly soon on the update training. Your update training is, you have to complete 4 hours of online training, and BAR makes it really nice where you don't have to go to a school to do this. Again, I'll be more than happy to help you with this, but they have their requirements and it's all online, and I'll talk more about that, about the update as we go along. All right. So hopefully, like I said, this is going to be a quick little video on your requirements to get your smog check license. I'll talk more about the different other sections of this the training as we go along, and then we'll get deeper into kind of the woods, you might say, but we're going to find our way back out. So thank you, and we will be talking very, very soon. You have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you have, definitely, if you are a student of Santa Ana College, you can actually contact me through my contact information. You can also, I'll put my contact information down below also. Thank you, and we'll be talking soon. Take care of yourself. Bye for now. Let's see if I can get out of this thing.